you haven't watched any videos in a while, this is Eddie's new table, black walnut epoxy. I've been waiting to do this for at least 2 years, almost 3 years. I originally put a piece of scrap plywood on top of this lagoon platform to serve as my table for all my camping adventures, and it has done a great job. The long-term plan was to always have something like this. I don't know if it's your cup of tea or not, whether you like this style. I personally love it. It's probably the most exciting project I've done since I've had the trailer, where I just look at it and I just love it. So this is the first beer on my new table. I have a whole video dedicated to the process of building it. I mean, I know there's a lot of woodworking videos out there on YouTube, but if you're curious on how I made mine, sharing my first beer with you and my new table. I got my camera gear everywhere, so I gotta get organized today. Just a simple lunch after doing some fishing, some summer sausage, artichokes and beets, and probably some trail mix, and that'll be lunch. I gotta get some firewood cut up. I love camp, but there's always stuff to do. It's a relaxing busy, that's what I call it. So the ultimate surf and turf meal after a long day cooked over the fire. It was a little busy, but I'm trying to eat this while it's hot. This is a brook trout right from, oh man. This is a brook trout right from the lake that I walked to from the trailer, just over there. let's try that first. That is pretty good. Venison that I harvested myself in the fall. Let's slice a chunk of this back strap off here. Ooh, there you go. Sitting by the campfire for the rest of the night after a long day on the lake. Marching through the woods, keeping camp going, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it. All right. All the moose sign. Just walked up this trail a little bit more. Look what we found. It's not a trophy, but that's a big boy. He just dropped, freshly dropped. He's growing a new pair, starting now. Well, it's never been a numbers game on this lake. When I do catch them, they're usually good-sized brook trout, but it's hit or miss. So I'm going to change things up a bit. I've been meaning to go explore this remote stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on my ATV, load it up with my fishing gear, bring my fly rod, and I'm going to take the ATV, bushwhack as far as I can with the ATV, and then hike my way to the stream. Never been there before, so we'll see what it's like. I'm not sure what the results will be, but you know, that's kind of the fun about it, right? After I get done that, I have another fillet of that brook trout, so I think I'm going to cook that up. Since I've had the windows done, I've been thinking of different ways to do the window blinds. Didn't really want to spend a lot of money on blinds. Found these at one of the big box stores, and all they are is like an accordion piece of paper. Looks like a kind of a vertical blind. Comes with these clips. Really, I think it was like $7 for the paper. You could obviously make it yourself just with some paper, but it does really well. And when I want some privacy or just to diffuse the sun coming through, it comes with some adhesive, double-sided tape to stick to whatever frame you got. And it's a lot longer, so I just cut it down. So I got on this side and the other side of Eddie. But pretty neat, actually. A simple, inexpensive way to give yourself some privacy. I got this for summer showers and cleaning things on the outside. It's a water port that the company gave me years ago, and fill it up with water. I only fill it up once I get to the destination because that's a lot of heavy weight on the back of the bumper, and you don't want to offset the tongue weight. But once you get there, you fill it up, pressurize it, 40 psi. That makes for a nice summer shower when you need one, or just to wash stuff off. I haven't worked on a bracket yet, but it hangs nicely on the solar panels. So I've been out here over 10 days now. The battery system is still working flawlessly. I don't think I've dipped below 40% battery life the entire time I've been out here, and that was because of 3 cloudy days in a row. But the sun comes out for one day, and I can gain 20-30% battery power just in that day if it's really sunny. So this spot is my particular favorite. I face the panels south. I kind of prop them up about a 45-degree angle to the south, and get sun all day. Works really well. So I've been using Battleborn batteries since I built the trailer. They're the same ones in there. They're the Game Changer 3s. I think they're 270 amp hours, so I have a total of 540 amp hours worth of power in the trailer, and I'm running about 380 watt solar panel. So that's what I'm drawing in for solar. Charges the batteries no problem, and unlimited power out here. It's great. I run an icicle fridge, freezer combo, toaster, lights. I've been charging my batteries for my chainsaw. It's pretty cool to be able to be out in the middle of nowhere, not have literally just worry about running out of food more than anything else, because there's a natural spring in the area, so I don't even have to filter my water in this spot. There's just unlimited water supply, and it's the best water you're ever going to drink. Trees for as far as the eye can see, so you don't have to go far to get firewood. But in a couple of weeks, that's not going to be a problem. It'll be trying to stay cool, because we're just at that point of the year where temperatures change and it drops close to freezing at nighttime. But when the sun's out, it gets to be about 70, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 20, 25 Celsius. So pretty comfortable. Nice change of pace. One of the things I'm most happy about when I designed my trailer is the cooking system, because this little folding portable camping stove goes in the pantry and it sits in a drawer and it lives there. So in wintertime, because I camp year round, I do all my cooking inside. It slides out of the drawer. I do all my cooking there. It's perfect and it slides away. But this time of year, it's beautiful. There's no bugs. The weather's nice. I got the awning up. It sits on top of this little portable storage thing I got from Cabela's, which is a really handy little storage rack. It's sturdy, collapses flat, and it has like 6 compartments to store stuff. So there's always stuff around camp that needs a place, right? But it makes for a perfect cooking station as well. And because the stove has the little legs, it props it up. They don't have to worry about heat, and it's just gives me the flexibility to cook outside if I want, or to cook inside if I want. So this is a special time of year for me. It's a special trip. I come up, kind of set up camp, and every year it kind of works out a little differently. This year, my 2 boys and my nephew are coming up for a little bit to spend some time, do some fishing and having some adventures. And currently on the highway are my buddies Bill and Wes.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you guys?
Good.
Look at that fancy canoe.
Hey buddy. How are you, man?
They're bringing up their canoe that they built together. It's a cedar strip canoe. I'm really anxious to see it on the water.
It's been a long time coming.
It definitely has.
So this is the whiskey strip.
Ooh, got a hanger in there.
I think so. Okay, ready?
All right.
You do that side?
All right.
The whiskey strip.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers. Way to go, guys. Well, gents, you did a hell of a job.
Yep.
The whiskey helped.
Very exciting time for them. So they're going to come up here and spend 4 days with me. Hopefully it overlaps with my sons and etc. We'll see how that works out. But we're going to do some fishing and exploring, and it's just going to be absolute heaven between these 2 lakes here. It's just a great spot. The awning has been blowing around pretty violently all day. And the nice thing about this awning is that I got it from a company that makes awnings for a variety of reasons. This is something that would be ordered for a transport truck to throw over the cargo of like mulch or stone or something as it was going down the highway. So it's the most heavy duty tarp that I could find with lots of grommets on it, so I have lots of tie down points. It's a little overkill for a camping awning, but it's perfect. And what I really love about it, it blocks out the sun. So when you really want some shade in those midday summer camping trips, it works out really good. So it's been really good holding up. I have this painter's pole in the middle that I've kind of adapted to use for the awning, and it's adjustable, goes up and down. I can pitch the awning any way I want. It's stable, and the biggest thing is that the door can open and not hit the awning. That was one of the biggest problems I was having the awning just kind of slope straight down. So when the door opened up, it would rub against the awning. I didn't want to damage it over time. So I got this idea of using this painter's pole, and I just prop it up. It's adjustable. It's been working really well. And I run a line through it, and I tie it through the loop of the end of the painter's pole so that if the wind does pick up, the pole just doesn't flop down. It's actually held in place by the line. So that's been working really well. A subscriber recently asked me about my shelf that hangs out front of the trailer. I'll just show you quickly kind of how it works. It's just regular wall brackets that I bought at a hardware store and have just implemented it for the outside of Eddie. They just hang on there, simple enough. It's very effective. Starting to rust, but I got a little bit of rust in a lot of places on Eddie because it's, you know, he's been outside for since he's been built. Never been stored inside, so that's going to happen. So that's going to wrap up another spring trip. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's really just nothing like it. It's my favorite time of year. The trout fishing is great.
This is the coolest fish I've caught in a long, long time. Really happy, really excited.
People fish their whole life and never catch a brook trout like that.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
It's awesome, man. Way to go, buddy.
The schedule works out for family and friends. We can all get together. Of all my trips, it really is still the best. So you made it this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. That means a lot for the channel. Even share it. That helps out. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.